Years of devastating attacks by the Boko Haram insurgency have displaced more than 2 million people in Nigeria and surrounding countries. The Nigerian cities of Maiduguri and Monguno in Borno State have more than doubled in size as people flee villages for the towns. Many of the displaced people are housed in government-run camps, but thousands of others are taking refuge in informal camps that are overtaking college campuses or hospital grounds.
Boko Haram has burned our village down in June 2014. We left with only the clothes we were wearing. We have been getting by selling firewood, but we have little food and no supplies.
Many other displaced people have moved into villages, sometimes with 20 or more people, living in a single small grass hut.
The most difficult thing of being here is that all our sources of income and livelihood have been taken away from us. We're just staying here without doing anything. We have means to work again and go back to our area if the security improves. We are no beggars here. This is the most challenging part of being here in Monguno.
The United Nations believe that there are about 244,000 children under 5 suffering from severe acute malnutrition in Borno State alone.
I moved to Maiduguri from my village with my 3 children after my husband died in early 2016. I took my daughter Ummi to a nearby clinic of Action Against Hunger, and they are giving her food to make her better. She is no longer sick, and she is slowly gaining weight.
Action Against Hunger has been working in Maiduguri since 2014 and has now started working in Monguno, where a new humanitarian corridor had recently opened. In its first 2 weeks of operation in Monguno, Action Against Hunger has reached almost 20,000 beneficiaries, distributing much-needed food supplies, shelter, and hygiene kits. Its 2 mobile clinics are treating displaced communities and have already admitted over 250 severely malnourished children.
This girl, she's 4 years, and we have to admit it in the OTP side. Now the girl it has improved.
The Boko Haram war is like any other war around the world, but little has been said about this internationally. The suffering of these people has not been raised so that the institutional donors can listen or can see the cry of these children. Very recently, the state government has announced a nutrition emergency. They have accepted the issue that they cannot handle malnutrition alone in the state, so that other actors can come to help. But this is at the state level and at the national level. Is it the same way at the international level, where more donors will come in to support the interventions here? That is the question. And once that is done, we can see a huge difference.